I'm gonna create a thing. I had a really interesting idea. There's a lot of people who use Minecraft for storytelling, and I do think that that's cool. There's like people who make like custom stories, or they do like live stories through like big SMPs and stuff. So I thought it would be interesting if, instead of going to like that depth with it, because obviously I'm not a decent storyteller, at least when it comes to Minecraft. Instead of making the story and the world and like giving it in some sort of roleplay aspect, I thought it would be interesting if we created the world and then based the story off of it. So, for example, wherever this world spawns, which it's gonna lag for maybe the stream for an instance because it's downloading all the terrain and stuff. I'm gonna make like a tavern. My first goal is to like kind of construct a tavern, and then from there we can kind of tell a story about it. Wow, this is an area of all time. All right. Actually, this isn't awful. I could probably cut down this and put it here, maybe. Why is my sensitivity so awful? I don't know. I was thinking about something along those lines, just because I thought it would be cool. I thought it would be fascinating to kind of like build the fantasy world. It's actually a cool spawn. It is kind of interesting. It is kind of neat. I want to see what else is up here. Like if you were to spawn there, the first thing you would probably do is climb up onto a cliff. So like maybe build it in this area. Like building the tavern or the inn. I guess I could build it here too, actually. That's not awful. I could fill in these holes so that it's kind of a bit more smooth here, and then build up to kind of building here. I don't hate that. I think I would replace some of the gravel though with like cobble. But before we get too far ahead of ourselves, the most important thing when it comes to developing real estate is the tools. So what I'm gonna do is I'm kind of just gonna rush diamond tools, I think. Rush diamond tools, maybe enchantments, like a quick enchanting table, just so I have things to be able to like move faster. So I'm gonna take a few trees, go into the mines, get stone tools, pick up all the ores and stuff that I find, that sort of thing, and we'll go from there. Double checking some stuff. Anyway, how is everybody as we sit here and gather trees and stuff? Forestal, how are you lately? I think you should look into Moonlighter. Is that a game? I think I've heard of it before. It sounds familiar. Moonlighter. What are you barking for? I'm good, and yes, Moonlighter is a game they're about to release the full second game. Interesting. I can take a look at it. I'll make a note. Moonlighter seems pretty interesting. So for the future, I know like this is my first time streaming in a hot minute. I just did a massive move a couple of months ago to Vermont. So I'm not in Texas anymore. And it has been a massive change in all aspects, which has been kind of just crazy. I spent a lot of time thinking about what I actually like wanted out of out of my free time, because obviously, you know, I'm working an entry-level job. I'm making decent money. I can live on my own, that sort of thing. But I haven't really ever thought past what, like, I don't know what I'm passionate about, I guess, is the answer, or is what I'm trying to say. And I've really been thinking about it a lot lately. And I think it's because I have so much alone time now. Like I live alone. I've moved away from most of my friends and family. I don't really have like I don't have those connections anymore that were just readily accessible, or like that the net underneath me, I guess. A fallback. Can I stop pressing the E key? And so I've been thinking a lot about that lately, and it's a part of me is like led to stream stuff. Obviously, this isn't realistic as like, man, this is my future. I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life. Because that's a lot of it was wondering is like, do I even enjoy this? Is kind of where my questioning and stuff had gone. And I think I've kind of settled on that I do enjoy it. Like Minecraft, or not Minecraft, that's just what I'm doing right now. But streaming, content creating, I think is where my head's kind of been at. It is really interesting to me. Like it's a fascinatingly diverse landscape. Why is the first thing I fight a child? Oh shit, that's a clip. All right. I've been thinking a lot about like that sort of stuff. And I think I've kind of settled on content creating, like streaming, making videos is a really unique way of interacting socially in a way that I don't typically get where I am now. Killing children makes me proud. Yeah, that's... I'll probably end up going back and clipping that myself, because that's kind of funny. Anyway, it's just something I've been thinking about a lot, because I've been thinking about my I guess my place in life, which I think people do around my age or in my situation, where it's just kind of like you've picked up and left home, and now you've got no real place to be or to exist. So I'm kind of sitting at like a crossroads of like, what do I really want to do? What do I want to spend my time on? And I think it really needs to be something that, if I can look at 10 years, can I still see myself enjoying what I'm doing? Which I know this just got like super heavy for hey, he doesn't know what he's doing. It's kind of funny. But I really like thinking about things. Shadow. Thank you. Just clawing on the my door frames. It's something I really think about whenever I play stuff like Minecraft, or I play something where I'm doing more with my hands than I am with my head. I would love to find a cave. That would be nice. Apparently it just doesn't exist. I've been following the same flat cavern for like a dozen blocks. Okay, well this is annoying. Ooh, the new sulfur. Shit. Stop. Oh, this is cool. These new sulfur caves are actually really cool. I wonder if this can go any deeper. I don't actually have any food. I guess I should kill like some cows and stuff. Hi cows. Moo. Yes, you sound so betrayed. But don't worry, you'll be sustenance for my diamond mining. Feed the cube. Yeah, the sulfur cubes. You can like feed them and stuff. I do think it's really funny. I really hope this whole area is not flooded. That would kind of suck. Oh man. Anyway, it's stuff like this that I think about a lot, and I think content creating, maybe not in a serious matter, but like as a recreational thing, it's probably something I'll end up doing a lot. Because it is kind of relaxing in its own way. There's no like real pressure to be any kind of person when you're doing this. Kind of just have to exist. And let me tell you, as someone who suffers from executive dysfunction in a critical manner, I have thought, like, I have tried doing this multiple times over the last, I don't know, weeks. I have tried getting getting a stream going, talking to people, doing things, and it's really hard. Like, it was a real struggle. And ironically, I think a part of it is because, like, my schedule for when I get home, for example, is like I come home, I eat dinner, I sit down in front of the TV for a bit while I'm eating, and then the idea is that I come back upstairs. But once I sit downstairs and I've eaten, like, my workday has left me pretty tired. Obviously, it's not as stressful as some people's positions or jobs, but it has left me in a point. Man, this cave is going freaking nowhere, isn't it? God dang it. It's so dumb. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to, like, travel around at night and do things. Ugh. What's with these pitiful caves, man? Come on. Did I pick up? Yeah, I did. I'm gonna go get a rocket and shoot it at you. I mean, that's fair. Like, I get it. I understand that I don't have the most stressful job. But it is tiring. Dealing with the people that I do has definitely been something to consider. Look, the bunnies look more like bunnies. And so there are nights, like, I don't know what it is. This week's been rough. I had a nightmare last night about something I can't even remember, and then, like, I had a full-on night terror. I woke up in a panic. And then the day before that, I was so tired. Wow, that is really cool, actually. The night before that, I was so tired that I went to bed at 8:30 in the evening. Like, what kind of old man am I that I have to go to bed at 8:30 when I'm that tired? And a part of it was like I had nothing to do, quote unquote. Like, it wasn't any real thing, I guess. Can I get a single cave that just goes down, please? Don't get me wrong, this place is sick. Alright, stop that. This place is cool. I love it. It's a place. Oh god, the children again. I've heard your hitbox is better. Brother, I am not 2-block mining all the way down. I guess I am. Like, what else am I gonna do here, right? Bro, what is this spawn? What? What are these caves? What are these mountains? Oh my god. Can you put the firefly bushes in nope. What's the word? I spawned here, didn't I? No. Hi. Donation. In pots. Can you put the firefly bushes into clay pots? Is that a thing? And, like, do they still produce light? I don't actually know. Bro, I'm pretty sure up there is my spawn. Hello, thank you. There's now a cat behind me. He wishes to do things. I believe so. That's cool. I might do that for the tavern, make it the table ornaments. I'm really trying not to, like, sprint around here. Can you go away, please? I'm about to be swarmed. Leave me alone! Oh, God. Anyway, yeah. Frick. I've been thinking a lot just about stuff lately, and it's been a bit problematic in terms of my self-esteem. Probably not self-esteem. It's like my passion, I guess. I haven't been very passionate about much lately. That's something I would like to change. Can I? Is there? Thank you. Here is the starting point. Here is where I began. Got it. Go away. Go away. Thank you. I just need a cave. I'm gonna go back this way into the forests. Yeah. I've just, you know, been a bit of a think lately, you know? At least I know there won't be any skeletons around here. Boink. Let's see. I really wanted this to be like, yeah, found a cave, going down. Ouch. Going places. Okay, see? This is a cave! Alright. It only took me 9 years and a day. Holy crap. Wow, this is, you know what? When I asked for a cave, they gave me a cave. I don't know what else I was expecting. See if we can get down to it somehow. I don't quite yet have a bucket. A bucket. No. There's more. Dear God. Sorry. Old Team Fortress 2 meme reference. Let's go. Woo, 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 woo. There's iron there. That's pretty awesome. Fortunately, because it is nighttime at the moment, a lot of mobs, and I've been running around to topside, a lot of the mobs that I would typically have to deal with are currently up there. Which means that I should have a reduced number of mobs. I should continue making this like a path that I can use to get out. Click. 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 Boom, boom, boom. Another reason I kind of wanted to do this is because I haven't experienced the Minecraft music in forever. So a part of me just kind of wanted to listen to it again. It's like one of those ideas of it's super late at night and you're just chilling playing the game and didn't quite know, like, you have no goals, so you're just kind of like mining aimlessly. I have 22 torches. Why did I think I was low on torches? Here I am about to, like, craft a stack when I don't even need them. Hello. Yeah, rude. Yeah, rude. Oh, cool. I picked up his bow. I'm out of arrows. This got pretty far already. There's lapis there. That's nice. I should probably, like, make me a safe spot and cook up this iron to make a pickaxe. Wow, this cave is huge, dude. What? What did I find? I asked for a cave, and what did they do? It delivered. Jeez. Look at this. Oh my, that's open air! Alright, game. I probably should hurry with a bit of this torching, though. With it getting day, a lot of the mobs upstairs are going to start to despawn, and then they're going to all be down here, and I'm going to have to deal with it. Dang it. Stalactite parkour. Thanks, bud. God dang, what a cavern. It's not a cave. It's a cavern. There's a different... Fine, I'll see. Oh, cool. I can get lapis with this. I couldn't remember if stone was high enough or not. This is good. A cavern like this, I should be able to get access to diamond for some tools pretty quickly. Oh no! My pickaxe! It broke! Also out of torches. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Nice. I was not prepared to deal with that. Right, let's chillax for a second here. Pick up our... Mistakes have been made. Where did I see coal? Oh, I saw some. Where did I see it? Where did I... Where did I see it? Fine. Oh, Matt, you idiot. Where did... I remember seeing some. Gosh. Redstone and stone, huh? That's crazy. There, here we go. Here we are. Alright. Gathering some coal, because it's pretty coal. Pretty cool of me to do this. Anyway. After we collect all of this and we get our iron smelted, I'll make an iron pickaxe and an iron axe and probably a shield. And then we will descend deeper. And then from there, we will What will we do? We'll probably, like I said, we're gonna get enough diamonds to make a full set of tools and an enchantment table. And then from there, we'll come back up to the surface, and we're gonna start working on the tavern. I have a rough idea of how I want to design it. I did a practice build in another world not too long ago. So I have an idea, at least I have an idea of like the basement area, which is a bit of the important part. Yeah, I don't have so this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Probably call that okay for right now. Tiny squid just fell from the ceiling, from the rooftops. So now I can contend with skeletons and stuff. I've got some pretty powerful tools to be able to deal with them. Oh, and I can make a bucket, which is very important. I can collect some of the multitude of water we have around here. Myself a nice water bucket. Now I believe over here underneath the daylight there was a pit that went pretty deep. Ow. Yeah. I'm looking at this. This looks like it goes pretty far under. Means it is a great opportunity to attempt to find some diamonds. Not today! Where'd that shot come from? Hey, look, speaking of. That's a clean kill. But we have found our... Okay, it's the dripping. I thought I heard more skeletons. Ooh, nice. A vein of 4. I hear zombies. A vein of 5. 6! Seven! Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Where are you, bud? Caught up in this tangled mess? You're moving. Another diamond. This is perfect, actually. Some more diamonds. We can probably spend enough time down here to get some armor, which would be nice. If we find a lava pool, we will probably pick up obsidian enough for both the nether, strictly for resources, and for an enchanting table. I don't need this granite right now. I don't need the sulfur right now. I don't need... Where's my chair? I don't need andesite or dripstone blocks. All of that's readily available from this cave. The bones I want to keep because I can get a dog. That's pretty cool. Why did that change? What? Toss this, toss the leaf litter, yoke saplings. There are 2 bows in my inventory. I know that. Combine them. This over here with these. My old tools. Resources. Building blocks. Food. Random things. I don't need this seed. I don't need this. There we go. Nice decluttered inventory for me to start going. Where are you're above me? All right, that explains a lot. Oh, you were below me. Nice. Nice, a lava pool. Okay, I'm getting, like, everything I want. It's pretty nice, actually. Good change. Doesn't normally happen that way. Some more diamonds. Sorry, some more diamond. What I get up for being happy about my luck, I suppose. Okay. Light it up. More diamonds in the ceiling there. Ow, what the heck? Skeleton was cornering shots. It went around my shield. Oh. Don't take this so we can get our health back. I see another spider back that way. We're at 18. I know that's not enough for full armor, but it should be enough for full tool set. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not going to utilize them yet. Except for the diamond pickaxe, just because I want... There you are. Just because I want to get some obsidian. Oh, there's like a whole other section down here. What the hell? Oh, can't really reach me, can you, buddy? You have to go this way. Hi, pal. You have the worst death sounds. Also, the worst mob. Alright. Let's get some obsidian, and I think we can kind of book it out of here. No. I know that sound. Oh, hey, look, more diamonds. Nice. 13. You need 24 for a complete armor set, but that's really okay. I'm not necessarily rushing. I do want to collect some iron. And I am also going to drop some torches because I am going to use this as my lava pool. Crack that, then you crack this, then you put this down, put this here, and we're gonna start mining. So we're just gonna dig out. We need 20 pieces. We can get it. 20 is the number. Nice. Yeah, if we can get 20, we'll have enough for the enchanting table. We'll have enough for the nether portal, and we'll be able to start working on our stuff. We'll get some simple enchantments down. Nothing super crazy. Like, if I can get efficiency 1, then that's perfect. Just speeds it up in the future for when I need to, like, dig out a crap ton of like stone and the like. So we are digging away very slowly, getting all the things that we want to grab. Wishing that we could go a little faster, but that's what we're gonna get after we get out of here. It's a little bit faster. We only need 9 more pieces. Can I get back on this block, please? Thank you. There's sirens going on outside. It seems like someone died, and that's not really good. I'm sorry. Matt, why are you singing so poorly? Well, that's just another story that I can't particularly answer. And that's okay. I'll save it for... Where did my... Okay. I was like, where did my diamond pickaxe go? I'll save it for another day. As I dig this obsidian to get all the pieces I need. It takes a minimum of... Oh. The Minecraft music started, and I was like, what the frick just happened? Someone break a bell or something? I'm going a little bit extra on the obsidian in case I want to do something interesting with the portal later. No, you poor bat, I heard you perish. Oh, he burned in fire. Can you still see the cat if I turn? Hey, look at her. So cute. Look at her. Go back to what you're doing, I'm sorry. Hey, that's 20. Sick. We can get out of here now. And I think we can go back to the surface. We can find a path up. Let's see. Where did I originally fall from? Not here. Originally fell from, or I originally came down from what, like around that lava pool, right? But I was stupid and picked up my water like an absolute fool. Alright. Yeah, because there's all my torches and stuff. Yeah, I came down right there. Alright, let me see about working my way around. Matt, you should practice speed bridging. Not on your life. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, you know, I just realized, is the audio even coming in for this? No, no, it's not. Shows how intelligent I am. Hey, look, there's audio, guys. Now it's not just listening to me. Like, actually something active here. That's wild, isn't it? Knowing that this cave is here is actually super nice. I'll take this iron as well. God, it must have been awkward just listening to me talk about the game and the music and stuff and then just not hearing anything. That's so cool, let me tell you. Oh, you're almost to the top. Come on now. Let's fix that. Yep. Wow, this cavern's huge, by the way. Like, can we talk about that for a second? Absolutely astonishing. All right, can we find our starting point from here? No? I'm going to assume it's near 0, 0, right? So, like, if we go... this way, this way? Onwards. Oh, yeah, there it is. My render distance is not very high because my computer cannot quite handle it. But that is a-okay. Because it's something I get to work towards with this and my job and our computer. Hey, buddy. Would you like to be my friend? Yes. Would you also like to be my friend? Oh, 1 bone? You guys are so generous. 1 and 2 apiece? That's crazy. Yes, Bork. Bork your anger and aggression. Roar. Indeed. Alright. I think you are cheating. Well, Zach, the unfortunate part is you have no proof. Here's my starting point. Takes me a stack to tame a dog. Get good, brother. What the heck? A stack? That's crazy. Hey, don't make that sound. That sounds really pitiful. Alright, you guys can sit right there. God, a stack is crazy, man. I'm more sorry for you than anything. Why? Why those sounds? That sounds so awful. It sounds like I'm hurting you. Alright, I need to find some sugarcane real quick so that I can make a book. And we can get an enchantment table going. Hoping there might be some right around here. I think I did see some further down the river. Minecraft dogs hate me. Brother, I think you just need to get good. How are you doing, Zach? I haven't talked to you in a minute. I've been kind of off grid. That's an ocean. That's not a river. That's an ocean. Cool. Good to know I have that. That'll make water elevators easier if I want them. I do remember seeing some sugarcane. Been good and bad. I feel that, brother. I feel that. Are you chatting it up with Isu right now? I know he was sitting in his voice call. Oh, come on. I'm not going to find any here, am I? Of course not, because it's ice, and ice can't plant it. Ugh, freaking. Freaking heck, man. It's of course I find some when I don't need it, and then when I need it I can't find any. That is a cruel fate. The world's tiniest ocean. Look, Nautiluses! The horses of the sea in this game. There's some. I thought I had seen some. That's a weird sound. Ads are probably going to start soon because we're hitting the 1 hour mark. Just FYI, I'm sorry. I cannot stop them. Twitch legally requires them. I'm not going to do anything while they're happening. Just going to pause the game and then wait. Thanks, I need you. Thanks, I need you. There's a whole ice biome over there. And another ocean. Cool, bruh. Bum 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 ba-dum. Click. Okay. Probably get started on something of a farm too, so that way I can stop worrying about food. I'll do that as well. Oh, I can stop stressing over it. Ouch. Just popped my fingers in the most painful way. You know, you have bad joints when you can make a fist and pop, like, your first 2 or 3 knuckles. Ouch. Alright, let's make this enchantment table, get some basic enchants on everything. Oh, right. I forget there's no easy climb method on this side. Ow. Yellow. Row, row. Do this. Do this. Do this. I do have some lapis. I'm an intelligent individual. Nice. Nice. Sad. Doesn't really matter. The shovel being efficiency 1 is, just efficiency 1 is kind of sad, but... Gonna make a box. Stuff in. Dogs, you sound absolutely pitiful, and it makes me very nervous for your health. Yeah, I know, I said it. I need to make some food. I'm perishing. I should have grabbed the bones. But I have a nice collection of tools now. Simple enchants, which is awesome. Bones. You hear that? That's so sad sounding. Oh my god. What are they doing? Dying? Jesus. Water bucket clutch OP. Did I put that there? I better have put that there. Well, I forgot to bring down the rest of mine, so I was gonna grow this down here too. Clear this out. Apparently, I was stupid and left everything up there. I'm gonna climb back up so I can get to the wool that I left up there and the wood that I left up there so I can make a bed. I can skip the night, and I can come back down, and I can start getting a farm set up. Face this. Bork, bork, dogos. Bork, bork. Right. Bork. Fall damage reduced. Fall damage reduced. Fall damage reduced. Fall damage. Fall damage reduced. Fall damage reduced. Fall damage. Fall damage. Fall damage. Fall damage. Because I'm doing it repeatedly. It makes sense in my head. It's fine. There's the ad break. See, I knew it would happen. Alright, the ad has begun. So I'm going to pause. I'm going to shift back to me. Hello. It's me, I'm right here. We're doing the things, talking the stuff. Party rocking in the house tonight, all that jazz. We're gonna wait the 3 minutes. I'm gonna talk about some random stuff. And then we will get back to Minecraft for another hour before swapping over to practice French and practice my saxophone that I have right here. And I'm gonna terrify this poor cat because she does not like the sound of my saxophone. But I want to continue to learn it, so be that as it may. It is something I am going. How is the is the stream lagging at all? My bit rate's like jumping all over the place, and that's normal, but it always makes me worried because it's constantly in the red. I think it's because it's supposed to be 6,000 and it's not reaching that. Something that is problematic. So if the stream is lagging at all, please let me know. So my ads are finished according to my information, but that could be wrong, so I hope someone will correct me otherwise. I'm going to switch back to the game and continue to attempt to grow my farm here so that I can have some food. I know there's a chicken following me around because I have seeds in my hand, but I do not care about said chicken because I only care about this farm because I need food. it's weird. I will say it is a little bit weird digging up all of this, and I'm so used to playing modded Minecraft that I'm not used to not seeing, like, other seed types. I do find that very interesting. We're going to gather up everything here. Okay, so my Seribot's like a few minutes off, or at least a minute off, and I don't know if it's me or if it's the bot. And that is a little worrying. Just for like organizational purposes. I guess I should probably like reinitialize it at some point. That's probably not the worst idea. Out here mowing the lawn. What did you do in your Minecraft world, Matt? Oh, you know, cut down grass for 6 hours while I was trying to get enough seeds to plant this field so that I didn't die of hunger every 5 minutes. Alright, that should be a good start for now. Once that's grown, I will spread it out again. But I want to get started working on the tavern. The inn that I'm working, or that I want to create up here at the top of this hill. To grab some water, but that's okay. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to take this layer, this flat section here, and I want to put my tavern here. Now, why would I want to do a tavern on top of gravel? Because it's actually a pretty interesting place. Like, all in all, it's a pretty interesting spot, and I think it's nice. But I do need to plan it out, because it is going to be a pretty large build, all things considered. It's going to be 3 floors, a basement that is going to be like the wine cellar, but it's going to be half above ground, by about 4 blocks, I think. The base floor, which will be the inn and tavern, so it'll be the place with tables, a bar, a kitchen, and then the 3rd floor is going to be where there are, I think, about 2 or 3 rooms. It'll depend based on what I get to, but I had the floor concept, or like how I would break up the building into kind of like units. I'm a big fan of sectional building, and the idea went somewhere along the lines of these units of 5, sort of like this. So it would be 2 of these make up the width, and then 3 to 4 make up the height, or the length. Obviously, I'm going to need more cobblestone. I'm going to need more of different block types, because I don't want it to just be pure cobblestone. I'll probably start with that, because it's the easiest thing to mine, and then detail it as we go. So let's start stripping this area, actually. When we get about a stack, we'll go back, take a look at the... There's a cave underneath me. The spider is tracking me. Fun. But with this diamond pickaxe, it definitely helps. Eventually, insta-mining stone will be a thing. Netherite, efficiency 5, all that jazz. And we'll get there. I'm not in a super big rush, you know, to upgrade everything. I think after the tavern is probably a good spot to begin considering. Oh, I've got my stack. To be considering, like, improving my tools again, because I'll have some kind of a base of operations that I'll use it for. So we'll go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. 5. One right there. This is 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. So it's gonna be 3, 4, 5, 1, 5, 1, 1. It's gonna be a pretty good size. But I think it'll look good. So the idea will be that this side is the entrance, so I'm going to kind of like make a walking path from here out this way. And then this way will lead down into the plains and forest, so it's like an on the path sort of building. We're going to go up. I think it's going to be 3 blocks here. All the way around, which obviously I don't have enough for that. But it's also going to be down 2. So in total, it'll be 5 blocks tall. And then I'll start working on the wooden flooring above it. Go back to the mining of the stone. We'll probably like flatten this whole section before going back this next time. But so for now, what I'll actually do is I'll turn on some music. Preferably something that I'm not going to get in trouble for. I would like to post this VOD up on YouTube. I think I want... Oh, we can do this. This is probably... Ooh, this is kind of interesting. Let me turn on desktop audio, actually. So this is Stream Beats by Harris Keller. I don't... Names are hard. Whatever. Let's go prep to sleep. Bark! Oh, really? Can you believe these dogs, man? It's crazy. Alright. I kind of like this. Very techno. One day, I really hope to have a computer powerful enough to stream and record at the same time. Because, and it's not for any other reason than I want to be able to stream, or I want to be able to have a recording that I can mess with the audio and not like the pre-recording that you get from Twitch. I want to be able to mess with the audio cycles so that I can play music like this on stream, but it doesn't come through on the recording. And because I want to be able to, like, take out my webcam for the recordings whenever it's, like, deemed necessary, so to speak. Because I think that would be a really nice kind of addition to the diversity of the videos that I can make. And it sounds like fun. Like, it sounds like it'd be really cool features to be able to mess with. Of being able to take out my cam, or running the there's a mod that exists that I was really tempted to add whenever I started this, called the replay mod, that basically allows you to edit third-person clips. It's like it introduces a spectator player into the world you're playing at all times. And it's really cool for being able to take, like, video clips and stuff. I've messed around with it in the past. And I would have loved to do it on here, but my computer just cannot handle it as it is right now, which is a little unfortunate, but it'll get there one day. I'm not super stressed about it right now. But goals for the future. I have them, they do exist. I actually have a set of goals specifically for content creating that I am looking forward to developing. Those have not grown at all, and I am going to die of hunger. That's unfortunate. And And it's like, I don't think it's like extensive. Like one of them is along the lines of getting 20 concurrent viewers for a month. And I think that would be really cool. I think that would be incredible, actually. It's extraordinarily difficult, but I think by like promoting myself on YouTube, like if I were to take this VOD that I'm gonna do and break it up into moments and videos that can upload over the next few days, because I'm doing what, 4 things. I'm playing Minecraft for 2 hours, which is gonna be like a VOD. So I'm gonna break these different ones up into VODs, put them up, and then if I can get 2 clips out of everything that I'm making, then it's like entirely worth it. I think the entrance to this is going to be here. And then I want to go down to... and so, like, the idea is that I make a video per segment, or at least a video from the stream. Or it was like, how did I say it? It was like 4 unedited content, 2 edited content, and 2 short form content, I think is what I was thinking about. Because that would be cool. And I personally enjoy the editing process. I need I need to find an editor. I was using Adobe, and I had to stop paying for it. But I mean, that's the idea. Like, so I'm actually in school right now, and I have the fortunate position to be able to work on my schoolwork while I'm actually at work. So during my downtime throughout the week, I work on the assignments that I have, and it's been really nice to have that opportunity, because it means that I can do more at home whenever I get home. My issue lately has been motivation, but I think now that I've done this the first time, it'll be easier to start doing it again. I did it on a day I didn't intend to. My original idea was Monday, Wednesday, Fridays to stream, but I ended up streaming on Thursday because it's like I need to kick myself in gear, and so I'm not quite doing what I want to do. So it's fine. I will get there, you know. If I start streaming sporadically, as long as I'm still taking the content that I'm creating here and posting in a place that can be read, then it's fine. Wow, my Sari bot is awesome. Picked up 2 scammers. I'm sorry I was complaining about you earlier, Sari bot. Now, if only the 2 people that I know for a fact are on my Twitch would, like, strike up a conversation with me, so I can stop talking about the cringe content creator life that a guy who can't ever be consistent is trying to do, into talking about something else. That would be fantastic, let me tell you. But I bet one's playing Oxygen Not Included, and the other one's just talking, or playing Minecraft on his own. That would just be ridiculous for them to talk to their streamer. But that's okay. I'm not gonna make them do that. That would be rude. So I'm just gonna chill. Finish digging this out. This might be a little too high. I'm gonna collect... So after this, I'm gonna collect wood to make some barrels, because I have a barrel design that I'm kind of following with. And we're going to see how it looks with the barrels. I don't know if I want to do the short barrels or the long ones, though. That's also something I'm kind of thinking about. Here we go. We have a nice little, like, basement-style section that I'm gonna make a, like cellar doors, I think, here. And then have a staircase here leading up to the first floor, or like a patio. I think that's the kind of idea. I should stop sprinting, but I am gonna go collect some wood, because now we're gonna try and make the barrels for this. And I need to think about this very carefully because I do think oak is like the correct decision for the barrels, but I don't know what wood type I want to use for the tavern itself. In my playtesting before, I can't sprint anymore. In my playtesting before, it was spruce because I'm a fan of the darker wood types. However, I don't have spruce readily available right now. I bet if I go check the cold area, I could probably find some maybe, but there's no guarantees. I've been thinking about what, like, I want to clip out of this. One of them is obviously going to be, like, from the first 5 minutes. I was like, oh god, why is the first one a child, or something like that. And I think that was very funny. Oh, dang it. Well, now I'm dedicated to bringing down this tree. Could get some apples from this. That would actually help solve the food problem a little bit. I hate big trees, man. I get why they do it. It diversifies stuff. I knew it! Fall. The leaves are also good because it gets me, mulch. Mulcharmy foolos! Sorry, I've been on a Yu-Gi-Oh kick lately. Actually, I have two. They're almost done, but I have two decks right here. One of them is showing off the Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, but it's invoked. One of them's pure invoked, and the other one is one that I've really wanted to mess around with. It's Ashened Snake Eye. For any of the Yu-Gi-Oh people in chat, it is not good, but it is funny. It is not good. Ashened is a abysmal archetype. There's nothing positive that came out of it. Out of all of this, it's only the single apple that is at the top of that tree. Gosh, it's so unfortunate. What do I get for complaining, I guess? It's fine. We'll go down to the coast. We'll use all these leaves that I picked up as fodder, and then... We're already starting to set again? God. Alright, I guess we're gonna go sleep first. Dun 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 dun. Oh man, this actually feels really nice. I have been antsy about doing this again. Just because I keep changing what I want to do and the method that I want to do it, and I think the one thing I hadn't realized, or I have stopped myself from realizing, is that I can do all of it. All of the stuff that I want to do, I can. I just have to be patient. I need to let it... I need to let my community grow to the point that those sorts of things become... living projects, so to speak. Like the D&D one that I spent a month... I spent the first month of this year... doing nothing but creating YouTube content focused around... Oh, these leaves don't give a whole lot, I forgot. It was a whole YouTube series focused around... creating, like, viewer-led D&D creation. Like world creation, and I stopped because of a lot of things, actually. I got a little disheartened about a few things. I got busy with some other things, and honestly, the project is now sitting in my Discord. It's been quiet for a while, and I want to bring that back. But I recognize that I don't have the community to foster an ongoing project like that. So the idea instead is that as I create YouTube videos, my end credit slide is going to be me talking about, like, do the like, comment, subscribe, and if you're looking for something to do, blah, 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 blah. Because I think that would be beneficial to the concept that I want to do. So that's kind of what I'm bouncing around with right now, is that it'll be a passive project that I run from outside of the strict content, or like outside of stream and this sort of thing. And I think that's a better idea than it is to try and force it all in one go like what I was doing beforehand. We need a ton of stairs. Dogs, you sound so pitiful, and it makes me feel really bad. Hello, my Shadow. You're cute. Did you know that? All right, so we're gonna throw together some barrels. I had this idea. I'm sure I pulled it off from the internet somewhere. Barrel. I need a little bit of stone though. Specifically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because I'm gonna try it with just 2 for right now. I'm gonna get started. Oh no, I'm not. I need a couple more things. I need a ton of these. I need one of these. Okay, this should be a good start. So they're gonna be centered around here. I'm gonna place this to start. I'm gonna go bam, bam. This here. And then that there. That there. Oops. That there. Then we go something like this. What are you doing, my Shadow? What doing? Bring it to here. Because the depth of it doesn't particularly matter in terms of... Damn. Not where I wanted that. That's okay. In terms of seeing it. But that doesn't mean I shouldn't add the details where I can. So the idea here... the Spotify music is kind of interrupting the Minecraft music right now. So this is the idea I have for a barrel, which I think looks pretty good. It looks like a pretty large barrel. And I want to build this basically 3 times in this room. And the reason I'm cooking up these stairs, or the stone... actually, what is the cost of a stone cutter? Do you need again? 3 stone and an iron ingot. Dogs, you make me so sad listening to you. It's 7. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7 more. 14? No, 15. I need 8 more. Great, because that's exactly 1 thing of coal. But I'm gonna take these. And I'm gonna go 1, 2. Nope, not there. 3, 4 to make them like stands. And look, doesn't that look so good? Look at my barrel. It looks so good! Oh, I think it looks so cute. I'm gonna do that 3 times. It'll set up on these stilts. Is basically how it works. And then we will do this, this, and I need to go make some more trapdoors. Let's see, 4, 8, 12, 13, 14. I need 14 of them. Perfect. Should be it for all of the, for all 3 barrels. Alright, so I go bam, 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 and that makes the front. Go this. Make up the barrels. Dang. Close. Perfect. Look at them. They're so cute. I even thought about breaking this and putting like a cauldron here. And then you can put like a stained glass pane to make it look like fluid is flowing. I'll think about that as we get more resources and as we get a little bit more stuff. Already about to be another night. I needed this because I need 1 more stair. One, two. 1, 2. Oh, it looks so good. I'm actually running out of stairs. It's a little on the unfortunate side. Oh, I'm also out of planks. Nuts! Come on, it's nighttime. There's no light here. Bork! Bork and a bork, bork, bork. How dare you? In this day and age. Good. Do I have any wood left over? I do not. I'm gonna have to get some. Let me go check on the farm first so I can see if I can get some food. And then we will go collect a little bit more wood. Yes, there's some stuff made. Ouch. Well, that just made that a little worse. That's fine. It would help if I didn't, like, sprint everywhere, but it's such a natural reaction that it just ends up happening anyway. Two pieces of bread. Oh my gosh, we're evolving. We're not going to be quite full health, I don't think, but... Oh, we are! Look at us! Look at us! Full health and hunger for the first time in forever. There's a swamp over there. Man, we have so many biomes around us. I actually never noticed that there was a swamp in that corner. That's kind of wild. We have so many biomes around us. This is kind of cool. There's ice to our... that direction. Rises in the east. Sets in the west. That makes that south. There's a lot of ice to our south. There's a whole snow biome, too. So it's kind of cool that there's all that stuff. Just need a little bit more wood to finish out our barrels. And then I'm going to use a little bit more for, like, some obscure things, like a couple of shelves down there. I need to get some bees together so I can start collecting honey. So I can make candles, because candles are super important. Aesthetic-wise. Probably fine. There's a lot to do. There's a lot on our checklist. So... But it's going to be fun. It's going to be great. Use leaf litter to kind of dirty up the floors. So I'm thinking like a stone floor, but it's occasionally cracked and maybe like a thing of dirt, or the leaves to kind of show that it's like super dirty because it's underground, and it's probably not well taken care of to the best extent. Should be all I need of the stairs. Bum ba dum ba dum bum. Bum ba dum ba dum bum. Alright. Bam, 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 bam. Don't really change anything, so that's fine. Go this top layer. Here we go. Look at look at our awesome barrels. Wait, hold on. Pin the nose on the donkey. Look at our awesome barrels. Oh, they look so good. Look at them. They're so cute. They're so cute. So nice and adorable. Right. So now I want to start finishing up the walls with cobble. So I probably need some more cobblestone. And then we will... But I have so much gravel now. I actually have a good bit of cobblestone, so we'll start with this. Those are the dogs. We will just go right along. And then I need to really think about how I want to do the floors. Because I do think I want to do stone bricks. Means I'm going to need to smelt a lot of stone. Getting silk touch would be phenomenal, but that's not realistic. Thanks, buddy. Alright. I'll only do 32. There's not quite enough to go all the way around. Need about another, probably another 48, but I'm going to do a full stack. Which is okay. It's That's why I'm digging all of this out today. And we're going. And we're schmoving. And we're doing all the things that I want to do today. It's actually kind of nice. Just be like, yeah, I'm going to do all these things. I'm going to do a little bit of everything. Like when I play 14 tonight, I'm mostly just going to be doing dailies so that I can level up my characters. Or my one character. Because I need them to get to 100 by January. Because I'm going to stream Evercold when it releases. We all love Final Fantasy 14 in this chat. Woo! Final Fantasy 14! Woo! And so that's gonna happen. That's gonna be a thing. I'm very excited for it, and I want Final Fantasy 14 to have an existence on my channel. And so if it's just spending an hour to do dailies and to level up and to run dungeons, like deep dungeons, etc., then I'm gonna do that. Or to run content and stuff with friends or whatever. Then I'm going to do that because eventually I would like that to have a relevance on the channel for more than one reason. Right. So we have this. I want to dig up the floor now. Because I want to really think about how I want to do this. Because I honestly don't know how I'm going to do this. I've never really considered how to do a flooring. Like, leaf litter is going to be really important because leaf litter is the right color to make it look like dirt on stone. It's brown, it's patchy. It works as like a gradient into dirt. And so I think what I want to do is I want to make the closer you are to the entrance, the cleaner it is. So as we get to this corner, I kind of want like this layer of back here of blocks to be dirt, probably even just straight dirt blocks, and then as it moves up to here, the gradient's gonna like it. The basis should still be stone brick, but I want it to kind of grow past. Like there will be cracked stone brick. There will be like I said, leaf litter and stuff in here to kind of add to the grime and that sort of thing. I might even take a few of these base blocks that are cobblestone and make them mossy cobble, and put like some glow lichen on either the walls or like on a couple of the barrels, even if I can find a good spot for it, to kind of show that this back area is grown and grungy and nasty. Kind of add to the idea. Methinks. Rough idea. You ever look at your Twitch, like, following or your follow channels and wonder how, like, why this person is there? Obviously, you're not questioning why I'm there. But like I have Twitch up on the side because it's easier to read chat if I have the actual Twitch VOD up, or the Twitch channel up instead of like the stream summary aid thing. And some of the names that are popping up on like my follow channels, I'm like, why is that even there to begin with? Why is there a reason I put that there? I don't even remember. I'm sure they're not bad people. Like, I'm sure it's not a negative thing. I just don't know why it's there, I guess. I should do this entrance, too, if I'm going to, go this far. Getting late again, but this time I am going to need more coal. Lagasp! It's an unsurprising venture. Hello! Wow! Alright. You can plop right there, that's fine. I forgive you. Take a second to get a drink. So awesome. I'm sorry, Shadow. I'm pretty sure I just saw a drop of water bounce off of your fur. Is that normal for you? You have a special power that you'd like to talk about? Being resistant to water? What? Can't be seen arguing with the dogs. That's unprofessional. Let's see. Is there any surface coal that I can just snag real quick that would be enough to do this stack? Obviously, a stack is not going to be enough for some surface coal. But it is a start. And 8 coal does lead to a stack of smelted items. Coal does 8 items. Now, I am having to deal with the fact that my cat is licking my hand in the most uncomfortable fashion. Why are you doing this? Is there a purpose in your madness? Okay, she has moved from licking to biting. She has decided that she is mad, and she's going to take it out on me. I'm sorry. I did not intend to offend. Please do whatever you desire. She has gone back to licking. Alright. Now understand who is in charge. I will not balk at her again. Okay, she has stopped licking me and has moved to licking herself. Glad I was the priority in that. Cats are weird, man. Hey, look at that. We have a full field, which is awesome. So I can take all these extra seeds and feed them to the grinder. It also means that I have food on a somewhat consistent source. Look, it's 3 pieces of bread now instead of just 1. It's enough to eat for a week. Alright. We'll give that time for all of the stuff that's growing to grow, and when we come back we should have a pretty good harvest. Which is good. Ouch. One of these days I will make a better staircase back up to the top. That day is not today. I have the basement to build. Alright, so let's think about this. I have like a direction that I want to go. I'm going to turn all of this into stone bricks. And so like the idea is to go something like... I need to go get some leaf litter. I don't think I had any in here, did I? No. Alright, so I need to grab some leaf litter. And then I'm going to pause it... Like, I'm going to pose the gradient first. And then move with that action... forwards. So I just need a good amount of this. Probably fine, yeah. Because it's 4 to a block, so it kind of just helps in general. I actually need a second furnace. Because while the rest of the stone is cooking, I want to make some cracked stone brick. So let's do that real quick as well. I'm just gonna take one right now, and we're gonna take a look at the gradient, and then see how I like it. So the idea is that it'll start with stone brick in this corner, and then we'll go to cracked gravel. I kind of want like something here, but what I can do is go like this, which helps kind of spread this. And then I can do one piece of dirt proper. And that kind of helps with the gradient spreading of, like, it's getting dirty and dark. and it's not well kept. Plus, it adds to the sound effect of walking around. So, like, I'll probably sporadically give a couple here and there, and then this will help with the transition to dirt. So let's take a little bit off of the top here. Because the dirt is not going to be a thick amount. It's going to be very thin towards the rear side, and it's going to be mostly be stone, cracked stone. Maybe mossy stone as a bit of a color change, but like this corner specifically, where it's going to be darkest, is going to be dirt. So like I think even this is probably as much as I want. Because then I'm going to do like a layer of gravel. It's again not a lot because the idea is, hello, it's me. Welcome back. I'm trying to do like a dirty gradient for this basement level that goes cleaner towards the front or the entrance. Play the banjo. I don't have a banjo. The 4 instruments I currently own is a keyboard, which I know the very basics of, and it's been a while. A guitar that I don't know the basics of, but I have attempted in the past. A cello that I have no experience with whatsoever. And a saxophone that was what I played in high school. And so that's my primary playing instrument. And then we're going to do like a double layer of this. Kind of give, and then we're going to sprinkle the leaf litter. To kind of help blend. How does that look? That actually, I think that looks really good. This I know you tried to say heretics. That's not what you said. Wait, this is actually going to look really good, I think. I could actually do stone slabs to kind of cheat the desire. And then I would just have to do cracked bricks every once in a while. But do like... Because the other important thing is that we need to see it dark. We need to see how it transitions in darkness. Because that's kind of the idea. And then in the darker sections, we'll use the leaf litter to kind of act as the transition. I think this is going to look really good. Or, what? And I didn't actually include cobblestone at all. I might want to... Do I want to remove that? Maybe I do. Maybe I want to do a double layer of gravel. See what this looks like with more gravel in it. It's honestly not awful. My neighbors are going crazy. Don't hate that. I want to see what it's going to be like when it's dark. Bark, bark. I also need more of... Getting darker, I think this is looking better. I'm not gonna lie. we can do this as a kind of to help aid the transition, so we can take a look at it. Let's stop one. So like we can, am I out of leaf litter? Did I put it away? Go. I have very little left. Yeah, so I think in the dark this actually looks really good. Use the leaf litter to kind of act as a blend more. Yeah, I think that looks really, really nice. We're going to sleep so we don't have mobs bothering us. I think even during the day, if you're just in this corner looking at it, it looks really good. So, that's awesome.